Ever ask Claude to make you a professional PowerPoint presentation and it just gives you bullet points? Or you ask for a spreadsheet and you got a text table instead of actual formulas? Maybe you need a polished Word documentation and Claude just dumped raw text at you like it's 1995. Well, that frustration ends today. See, most people are using Claude as a really smart notepad, when it's actually a Swiss Army knife in disguise. There's finally a feature called Claude Skills, which lets Claude create real files, PowerPoint presentations with slides, PDFs you can fill out, and spreadsheets with actual formulas. The stuff that you actually need. In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly what Claude Skills are, how to activate them, what specialized tools are already waiting for you, walk you through an example, and show you the secrets of how to get perfect results every single time. So without further ado, let's get to fixing your Claude workflows right now. Alright, what are Claude Skills and why does this matter? Think of regular Claude as someone who has amazing ideas and suggestions, but they can't actually do anything with their own hands. Claude will tell you how to assemble a table, but you have to do the dirty work yourself. But with Claude Skills, that changes the dynamic. Claude Skills is a specialized set of tools that lets Claude interact with the actual files that you use, like PowerPoint files, documents, PDFs, all the things that you actually use. Think of it like this. Without Skills, Claude gives you content, real files that you can download, share, and edit immediately. And here's the best part. Claude comes pre-installed with these skills. They're already there waiting for you in the settings. You just need to turn on which ones you want, which I'm going to teach you later on. Aside from the professional pre-installed skills, Claude actually gives you the option of creating your own, which is amazing. That's why I'm going to show you how to use that skill in just a bit. And just a quick heads up, Claude Skills are available on Claude Pro and Team plans. If you're on the free version, you won't have access to these features. But stick around till the end of the video so you can decide for yourself if it's worth upgrading or not. Of course, before we can actually do anything, we have to activate the skills. And to do that, first you need to open your settings. Inside Settings, you'll see several options. Click on Capabilities. Now in Capabilities, you'll just need to scroll down a bit to see the skills. You'll see a list of skills that are already built into Claude, each one designed for a specific task. Now all that's left to do is toggle which one you're going to use. But if you're unsure what each one does, let me explain each one briefly. Algorithmic Art. This creates generative art and interactive visuals using code. Artifacts Builder. This is for building complex interactive web components. Think dashboards, calculators, and mini apps. Brand Guidelines. This applies Anthropic's official brand colors and typography to your work. Useful if you're creating materials that you need to match a specific visual style or company design standards. Canvas Design. Want to create posters, visual designs, or artwork? This skill generates beautiful static images in PNG or PDF. Internal Comms. This one helps write status reports, leadership updates, company newsletters, FAQs, incident reports, all formatted the way businesses actually use them. MCP Builder. This is for developers who want to connect Claude to external services or APIs. Theme Factory. This applies beautiful pre-designed themes to your artifacts, slides, docs, reports, and web pages. And if you don't see the skill that you need, they have a skill just for that, which is the Skill Creator. And I'm sure that this skill is the one you guys are most interested in since it's the most flexible and has the most potential. And that's why I'm going to show you how to use it right now. Okay, so what we want to do right now is to create PowerPoint presentations using Claude. But since Claude doesn't come pre-installed with a skill that allows us to do that, we have to create our own skill. The first step in creating a skill is to toggle on the Skill Creator skill. After toggling it, you don't need to restart Claude or anything, just go back to your chat. Once you're here, type a prompt like, create a Claude skill that makes beautiful PowerPoint presentations. Then press enter. This might take a while, and Claude might ask you a few questions to help refine and fine-tune your skill. Once done, all you need to do now is to upload that skill. You go back to the settings, capabilities, scroll down where the skills are, and you'll see an upload skills area. Now once you've installed it, you'll see your skill alongside the other pre-installed skills. Once you've toggled it, you're all done with your new skill, and now you can go back to your chat and use it. Okay, now let's test it out. I'll get a random documentation off the internet and ask Claude to make a PowerPoint presentation of it. Of course, we need to add a few more instructions, then enter and wait. And boom, it's done. You can now review and edit this PowerPoint presentation. Now I'm going to give you a few tips on how to get better results with these skills. Tip number 1. Be hyper-specific with your prompt. As we've discussed in a previous video, prompts are the foundation of great outputs for AI. So if your prompts are bad, vague, or unclear, the output will also become bad, vague, and unclear. Check out our previous video on how to create better prompts. Our next tip is, once you've gotten a great prompt that works for you, is to save it. I know that this is a pretty simple and common sense of a tip, but you can't imagine the amount of times people rewrite and retype their prompts just because they didn't save their good prompts. This is also to ensure consistency among your outputs. And our last tip is something that I mentioned a while ago, is that you should always try and improve your skills. Think of skills as your draft machine. Don't expect perfection with the output of skills, but do expect 80% of the work done. Skills excel at structure, formatting, and getting content on the page. But you should excel in refinement, branding, and polishing your output. Now you might be thinking, why is this such a big deal? It's just Claude that has access to some files. But once you actually master and use it in an efficient way, it will change everything. It removes the boring bottleneck. Before skills, using AI meant a painful 3-step process. 1. Ask for ideas. 2. Copy the output. And 3. Paste into another tool. But now, all that in one step. Ask once, download, and you're done. You are now directing. Make this better. Add this section. Change the color. Change up the font. Claude executes while you oversee. That's the future work with AI. Skills isn't about doing less work. It's about doing better work, faster, and less frustrations. Alright, so that's Claude Skills. If this video opened your eyes to what's possible with AI, please hit that subscribe button. We've got more deep dives on AI tools, workflows, and productivity hacks that you won't want to miss. So this is Framework Explained. Thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you in the next video.